All right, ready whenever you are.
How'd it go?
Believe it or not, better than expected.
Believe it or not, I believe it.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Hey, I've seen you fall as a lazy boy. I'm amazed you made it off the ground. Less amazed that you ended up back on
I
it.
think I broke a lung.
You can't break a lung.
Tell that to my broken lung.
It's probably just punctured.
You're right, just punctured. Pull out that doctor you packed, will ya?
I thought you packed the doctor. So, did you find a way out?
No, there is no out. There's only down.
Seriously, how did this happen? We got into this stupid chamber. There has to be a way out, right?
I don't know, I flunked logic.
And logic has definitely flunked you.
Har.
Logic has definitely flunked you.
Har.
All joking aside, though, I think we're going to die in here.
We're not going to die in here, we just need to find the way out.
And what if we don't find the way out?
Then we'll probably die in here.
This is so stupid. Only we would get lost in a big empty room.
This is a really big room. And hey, don't make this a we thing. I didn't know you were supposed to be keeping track of ways in and out. You're the sunking expert.
Splunking. Spelunking. Splunking.
That's not a real word. You made it up like miliogatost and supple.
Those are both real words.
That were made up by you.
I didn't... Look, can we please focus on the problem at hand?
What? You got us lost while cave diving, so now we're going to die 300 feet underground in a pitch black cave in some chamber where no one will even think to look for our bodies?
You're right, let's not talk about this.
Can we talk about first aid and the importance of knowing it?
Do you really think we might?
Might what? Might discuss first aid?
No, might die down here.
Nah. I mean, never say never, but there's a way out. We know there's a way out. There's a way in, so there's a way out. All we have to do is get out the way in, and the way in becomes the way out. We just need a little, we're just a little turned around. We'll find it, we won't die.
I love you, you know.
Unless we're eaten by rabid, drooling cave monsters. They're real, I saw them on Discovery. What?
You keep a lookout for mutants, and I'm going to find our way out.
I already looked over there.
I know.
But you're still looking over there?
Yeah.
Even though I already looked.
Yeah.
And didn't find anything.
Uh-huh.
Are you serious?
I'm just double checking.
Why didn't you start single checking in a place I haven't looked yet?
I've seen you look for things before, Sam. It's not an insult. I just want to be thorough.
Seriously? You don't think I can find a stupid hole?
From experience? No, I'm not sure you can always find a hole.
I really hope that that's a golf joke. You know, why don't you go double check the wall up there? Use my rope.
Har.
I wish we had a compass.
Why?
A compass would help us find our way out of here.
You know the word compass does not mean map, right?
Yes, I know that, thank you. A compass would be as good as a map.
How? We're all turned around down here, and we don't know which direction the exit's in anyway.
But if we could find flowing water, we could follow it out of the cave.
And a compass would help us find flowing water because...
Because water always flows to the north side of the cave.
I'm gonna give that a minute to really sink in. For both of us. Let the stupidity of it really take hold.
Don't talk down to me, okay? I was a Boy Scout. Water grows on the north side of the cave. Wait, grows? Water doesn't grow. Water doesn't grow. Right. Right? Water doesn't grow. Not water. Moss? Moss. Moss grows on the north side of the cave. Tree. Moss grows on the north side of the tree. That's it. Moss grows on the north side of the tree. So that's something we could use a compass for. If we had one.
Did you puncture your brain in that fall?
I might be having a stroke.
Do you smell burnt toast?
I do smell bacon. Did we bring any bacon?
Oh, we better find some use of medical attention. Pronto. This is so stupid. I can't believe we're lost in a room.
Can you please stop calling it a room? It makes us sound especially stupid when you call it a room. It's not like we're lost in a kitchen. It's more like a den.
What do you remember about the way in? Did you see anything, I don't know, like, unique?
Did you hear me? I said it's more like a den.
Some sort of marker or something, like a landmark.
Because a cave can also be a den, right? For wolves and stuff.
Wasn't there a rock formation that looked like an angry cactus?
Okay, putting aside my hilarious but somehow ignored joke for just a second, what the fuck does an angry cactus look like?
Like...
It's not an angry cactus. That's more like a drunk pine tree.
Shut up! It's an angry cactus. It was like, there it is!
Wow, that actually does look like an angry cactus.
And that means the way in is over there, Sam. I found
not searched for yet, by the way.
I'm a hero.
What was that?
Oh shit.
What? What happened?
Oh shit.
What, are you alright?
Oh shit.
What?
Sam, I just killed us!
Pretty sure I'm still alive. What's...
Sam, I just killed us!
What did you do?
I,
Rachel? What did you do? Rachel?
I just came to the exit!
You what?
When I screamed, it hit the rocks, it caved in.
No. No. No, 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 no. No, you goddamn rock! Ugh!
I'm so sorry.
You're sorry.
I'm really, really sorry.
You're really, really sorry. That you just sentenced us to death by suffocation or starvation or maybe cave monster. You're sorry about that?
I'm so sorry. I am, Sam. I'm so sorry.
Well, as long as you're sorry. Ah!
That happens more easily than you'd think, right?
You know, on some level, I always knew your awful shrinking would kill me.
There's no need to be nasty. I'm trapped here too, you know.
Which is great, because it's not every day you get to die while staring in the face of your own murderer.
I'm not a murderer. Sam, it was an accident. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Oh my god!
Alright, hold on. Let's just be calm about this. We're not going to die in this cave. No one ever actually dies in caves.
People die in caves all the time!
Name one person who's died in a cave.
Like everyone who's ever gone into Nutty Putty Cave!
Nutty Putty Cave?
Yes, Sam. Nutty Putty Cave.
That is not a real place.
It is, and people have died there.
A Nutty Putty Cave?
Yes!
And where is that, on Nickelodeon Island?
I don't know. Utah, I think. What does that have to do with anything?
Utah. Leave it to the Mormons to name a cave Nutty Putty.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nutty Putty is like the most G-rated name for anything ever. Those Mormons. They may be greedy with their marriages, but I gotta tell you, they're very good and decent people.
I can't handle you right now.
Look, all I'm saying is almost no one dies in caves, okay? I watched this documentary once about a guy who fell into an ice cave while climbing a mountain, broke his leg so the bone was like ripped through his kneecap and he couldn't climb out. So he went down even further into the cave and even that guy didn't die, okay? So we're going to be fine.
You watched a documentary?
Yes, Rachel, I watched a documentary.
When?
It was for a class in college.
Ah.
What? What? Ah. You don't think I can watch a documentary on my own?
I'm just not surprised it wasn't on your own, that's all.
Yeah, well, guess what? I also watched 127 hours on my own.
It's not a documentary.
And you know who else didn't die in a cave? James Franco.
Yeah, he just sawed his arm off with a pocket knife.
And he was fine. Look, there's always a way out. We just need to find it.
There was a way out, and I just closed it up in an avalanche.
You did. And that was very dumb. But we can find a different way to get out of here. Okay, first things first. Do we have any dynamite?
No.
Well, that's it. We're fucked.
Sam!
Well, we are, Rachel. We're totally fucked. We can't spend the last hour looking for a way out. And that spot over there that used to be a hole, but it's now a solid wall of 20-ton stones, that was it. Now there's nothing. Nothing. We have 4 bottles of water, a flashlight, a handful of stupid crack and glow lights that we've already cracked and glowed for 4D batteries, a cell phone that's about as useful as a face on a frog, 6 Cliff Bars, and God only knows how much air.
Actually, we only have 5 Cliff Bars.
You ate one of the Cliff
I
Bars?
was hungry!
Not as hungry as you're gonna be when you're dead from starvation.
No, you know what? You're gonna be dead from starvation because guess what, Sam? It was one of yours!
You ate a white chocolate raspberry.
Yes, I did.
But those are mine!
You are welcome to one of mine in exchange.
You know I can't eat mint fucking chocolate, you know that!
Well then, I guess I have 3 bars left and you only have 2.
Mint makes me gag, you know that!
Well, you won't have to worry about gagging on anything when you're starving to death, will you?
Oh, I am so gonna... Oh, man.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? We were in that little tunnel and it was dark and I was hungry and I just pulled out the first one I grabbed. I couldn't see what it was. It was one of yours till I started eating it and I didn't think it would matter. Because I didn't exactly see that we'd be in this situation, okay? I'm sorry.
I can't believe you ate a white chocolate raspberry.
I can't believe mint makes you gag. Have you ever wondered what the hell is wrong with you?
I don't want to argue, okay? It's fine. It's going to be fine. People know we're down here, and when we don't come back, then they'll send other people in to look for us. They'll find us. We'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
What if it's not okay?
It will be okay.
But Sam, what if it's not okay?
I don't know.
Look, in case it's not okay, in case, the worst happens, I just want you to know that I really love you. Really. Is there anything you want to say to me?
Honestly?
Of course.
Well, I guess... Look, if we do die down here, I guess you should know that I was gonna break up with you.
What?!
Not in a mean way or anything, and not as, I don't know, abruptly as this, but things have been going with you. Oh, well, yeah, you should probably know I'm breaking up with you.
You're breaking up with me?!
Yeah.
We were engaged!
Well, not technically anymore. I just...
Sam, we are engaged! It is our anniversary! This is an anniversary trip!
I wasn't planning on doing it today.
Our wedding is in 2 months!
Look, Rachel, I don't want to harp on this point, but it's not technically true anymore. I just broke up. Okay, I don't mean to sound insensitive right now, but I really think you should stop doing that.
You're breaking up with me on our anniversary in the middle of a goddamn cave where we're going to run out of food and air and die. Why would you do that to me?
Because I don't want to die with a lie on my conscience.
Oh, our relationship is a lie?
It would be if I didn't tell you that I wanted to end our engagement.
I'm going to find a rock and beat you to death with it!
Whoa, Jesus, fine, I take it back, we're not breaking up. Ow!
There are so many things I want to say to you right now. I don't even know where to start. How long have you known?
Known what?
Known what?
Yes, known what?
That you don't want to marry me!
I don't know, not that long.
How long? Days? Weeks?
Yeah, I don't know, 6 or 7?
7 weeks?
Well, months.
7 months?
8 months. Well, 9. Well, I mean, a year. About a year. A little more than a year.
We've only been engaged for a little more than a year.
Yeah. Guess that's pretty fucked up, right?
Why did you even propose to me?
Well, I knew you really wanted to get married.
You don't know shit. That is just... My God, Sam. And you want to know... You waited a whole year to tell me?
I guess I was scared.
Of what?
Well, pretty much what's happening right now.
I don't... Sam, I can't even...
Whoever said the truth will set you free was full of shit.
What was it about this particular truth that you thought would set you free?
I honestly thought the general truthiness of it would be enough.
You thought that peeling back my flesh, strip by strip, and pulling out my heart until the aorta snaps and it came free so you can hold it in your hands, pick up a rock and scrape away at it with the sharp corner until you cut through the tissue so my heart bled all over your hands before you toss it in the dirt so the ants can make a home inside of it would set you free?
Jesus, Rachel, I mean, that's not...
Why did you think that breaking up with me right now, in this place, under these circumstances, would set you free?
Honestly, I don't want to die with this hanging between us. I know you didn't know it was hanging between us, but it was. It was hanging there for me, and I couldn't let it just slowly die here and have to feel like even when everything else was lost, and there's this unbreakable something holding us together because, well, there's not.
I don't believe this.
I don't want either of us to live that sort of lie. I didn't want you to think
that you cared about me?
I do care about you.
This is a fucked up way of showing it.
It's not like this is how I planned on bringing it up. Christ, this isn't how I thought it would happen.
And how did you think it would happen?
Rachel.
No, tell me. In your perfect scenario, how did this go? How did you tell your fiancée that you actually didn't want to spend the rest of your life with her?
Well, honestly, at first I thought that text message...
A text message?!
But I realized that you deserve something a little more personal.
Oh my God, well, thank you so much, man, who is 2 months away from being my official fucking wedding partner!
You're welcome.
This is unbelievable. I cannot believe you're doing this. No, you know what? I can believe you're doing this. It's exactly the kind of thing you would do, which makes it all even more fucked up. That I'm with you, that I agreed to marry you, that I love you, knowing that you're the type of person who would break off an engagement in a cave.
Again, I was not planning on doing it like this.
No, you were going to cut it off even closer to the wedding date, weren't you? Or maybe you thought, hey, screw it, I'll just leave her at the altar and make a mad dash for freedom, while she stands in the back of the church looking like a complete idiot. Oh my God, were you going to leave me at the altar?
No.
You were going to leave me at the altar!
It was an option if nothing else worked out before then.
How can I possibly mean so little to you?
You don't. That's the whole point. I couldn't tell you because I care about you too much.
Just not enough to marry me.
Enough that I couldn't handle telling you something that I knew would destroy you.
So that's it. You've been waiting to break up with me and now you've done it.
Yeah. Guess so.
You couldn't have said anything before I bought the dress. Oh, I love that dress.
still gonna have a chance to wear it someday. If we get out of here and if you find someone else.
Can you at least tell me why? I deserve that, don't I? A reason that you would end our relationship, which I might add has been pretty good up until this particular point, all things considered.
I don't know. There are a lot of reasons.
Oh, nice.
Not that's not what I meant. Not lots of reasons, just lots of small reasons that just all kind of started adding up.
Like what?
Like, I don't know.
Like what?
Like, I don't know. Like, well, for one, the sex, I guess.
The sex, you guess.
Yeah.
What's wrong with our sex, you guess? We have sex twice a week at least. That's more than the medically recommended amount for people in their 30s. I'm putting you at risk of a goddamn heart seizure for how much sex we have, and you don't think that's enough?
No, Rachel, it's enough. It is.
Then what?
It's just that it's not, I mean, our sex isn't...
Our sex isn't swirly enough.
No, that's not, well, yeah, actually, it's not swirly enough.
What does that even mean?
It means I want us to be swirlier.
I don't know what you're talking about!
That's the problem!
You're breaking up with me because I don't swirl around enough?
That's not the only reason.
Why don't you swirl on this?
Wow, that's very mature.
Oh yes, Sam, let's discuss maturity.
I'm doing the mature thing and owning up to all of this.
Wanting swirlier sex isn't exactly the high road.
Okay, maybe swirly is not the right word.
I'm betting it's not.
But it's not like it's the main thing, it's just a thing.
Well, I can't wait to hear it. What is the main thing?
It's
What? It's what?
a lot of things.
And especially...
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. How could it not matter?
It might not matter.
It does matter!
You don't want to know.
I really do.
You really don't.
I deserve to know.
You don't want to know.
Tell me, Sam.
It's your voice!
My voice?
That voice. Specifically.
After 3 years, a cat, and $2,000 on wedding invitations, you're breaking up with me because of my voice?
We spent $2,000 on invitations? Seriously?
That's the point.
Sorry, yes, okay, your voice. It's part of it. It's fine most of the time, but every once in a while you did a screechy thing that feels like I'm stabbing nails into the temples, and I finally thought, can I live with that for the next 20 years? And I don't think I can.
20 years?
Yeah.
Okay, putting aside the fact that you either think you'll be dead at the age of 50 or you're permanently planning out a divorce.
I'm not great at math.
You don't break up with someone because you don't like the way they yell, Sam. You bring it up with them and discuss it with them. That's what adults do.
I know, but... that's why I said it's not just one thing. It's not just the sex or just the voice. It's the sex, it's the voice, it's the undiagnosed OCD.
The
it's
what?
Oh, come on. You can't go 3 days without reorganizing the spice rack.
Because you can't go 1 day without putting everything back in the wrong order.
I feel like you think you're proving me wrong right now, but...
This is not obsessive-compulsive. It is expecting things to be done the right way.
I think putting spices into the stupid spice rack in the order you just use them is the just fine way.
That's ridiculous.
You're lucky I used the spice rack at all. Do you know how much convenient it is to have them out on the counter? 80 times more convenient.
I'm not having this argument again.
Then who cares what order they go in, as long as I'm putting them back in the spice rack? That should be a huge victory for you.
Oh, really? And what if you use oregano right after using the paprika?
Then you put them right next to each other. The oregano next to the paprika.
The oregano next to the paprika. Are you insane?
You even hear yourself!
You cannot end a relationship over a well-organized spice rack.
You're not even listening to me. It's not just the spice rack. It's everything.
What else?
Just everything, Rachel. I'm not going to run down a list.
Why not? We've got time.
Yeah, we do. Thanks again for sealing us in.
Don't you dare.
Don't I dare what?
Don't you dare make this about me.
Everything else has to be about you. Why not this too?
Are you serious?
Oh, are you asking for me for my opinion for once?
I bent over backwards to make you happy.
Oh, please. Tell me one time you did anything for me that didn't benefit you.
I bought you a stupid 4K curved screen LED TV for your birthday.
That is a household item. It benefits you too.
I can't even watch it. It makes me motion sick.
I bet you didn't know that when you bought it.
I threw up in the Best Buy showroom when I was looking at it.
You did?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's why I'm not allowed to go back there.
You said you couldn't go back because they support dolphin killing.
Of course they don't support dolphin killing. What would they have to do with dolphins? It's Best Buy! I'm not SeaWorld. I just said that so you wouldn't feel bad about me throwing up all over your Best Buy because I was buying you a birthday present.
now might not be the best time to point out that you liked me, so...
And how about...
So, all I'll say is, if Best Buy doesn't actually support dolphin murder, then all my reward zone points have been sitting there going to waste for nothing, and now they'll never get used!
How about the fact that I go on your stupid family hay rides every single year because it's so important to you, even though I am insanely allergic to hay?
Oh, come on. We've been together 3 years. That's 3 hay rides. It's not like I make us sleep in a straw mattress every night.
I went to the emergency room last year.
If I'm being honest, that overly dramatized is also part of why I can't get married.
I am not overly dramatic.
You get worked up.
I do not get worked up! Okay, well, of course I'm worked up now. You just broke up with me inside of our own tomb!
Tomb? See? That's what I'm talking about. Calling it a tomb is a little...
Don't say dramatic.
Dramatic. Rachel, come on, don't cry.
Leave me alone.
I'm sorry. Honestly, I am.
Go sit over there.
Believe it or not, I honestly thought it would be best to tell you. I know I only just made it worse by putting it off for so long. I just didn't want this for you. I didn't know how to tell you. I know you probably don't believe me, but I hate hurting you like this. I didn't know how to do it.
You should have told me sooner.
Yeah, I know. I did try. Every time we fought, I thought, now's the time. Then you had those eyes that just... I don't know how.
I know, but I really wish you would have told me sooner.
I know. Rachel, I know. I just wanted to spare you.
Sam, if you had told me sooner, we wouldn't be on this anniversary trip and we wouldn't be slowly suffocating to death in a cave.
Oh. Guess it's true.
You didn't want to hurt me, so you killed me instead.
Well, sure, I mean, in hindsight.
Yeah.
I guess that's why they say it's 30-30.
What's 30-30?
Hindsight.
Hindsight is not 30-30.
Well, not literally. It's a simile.
It's a metaphor, and it's not 30-30, it's 20-20.
No, it's not.
Yes, Sam, it is. Hindsight is 20-20.
No, Rachel, hindsight is 30-30.
Everyone knows what the saying is. Hindsight is 20-20. Literally everyone.
Are you kidding me? It's hindsight is 30-30.
What do you think hindsight is 30-30 means?
Don't talk down to me, please. I am not stupid. The metaphor hindsight is 30-30 means when you look back on the decisions you've made in life, you can always see 30 different ways and you could have handled things. And these different decisions happen to touch 30 different people, each in a totally different way.
How did you even come up with that? I mean, at what point in your childhood did that very specific and very erroneous understanding imprint itself into your brain and blossom into a full-grown tree of stupidity?
Will you stop talking to me like that? Your condescendingness
Condescendence
is a huge part of why I can't marry you.
Hindsight is 20/20, Sam, because 20/20 is the measurement of perfect vision. When you look back at things in the past, you can see perfectly how you should have acted, because you can see the fallout from your decisions. Looking into the past gives you perfect vision.
That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
Wow.
It's definitely 30-30.
Fine. You're right. Hindsight is 30/30.
I know.
You know, speaking of things being 20/20, I'm starting to clearly see that we should have broken up sooner.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that you're not exactly the world's most perfect male specimen.
I didn't hear you complaining last night.
I was faking. I almost always fake it.
When you lie to both of us, you only hurt yourself.
And the times I don't fake it, it's because I'm thinking of John Hamm.
What is so fucking great about goddamn John Hamm?
Everything.
He smiles like a hillbilly.
What does that even mean?
He has a weird space in his tweet. He has weird spaces in his teeth.
God, you know, being jealous of someone who doesn't even exist on my personal plane of reality is so typical. It's so typical and childish. You're childish, Sam, and I don't know why I ever thought we could last.
I'm not childish.
You are! You think everything that exists because someone willed it into being just for you.
That is the weirdest sentence I have ever heard.
You look at the whole world with little kid eyes. I want that. That's mine. Oh, I want that. That's mine. And when you can't get something, you throw a tantrum until someone comes along and pats you on the head and tells you just how special you are.
You've gone cave crazy.
Oh no, I'm just seeing you. I see you, Sam.
I see you too. There are lights on.
No, I see the actual you. You're charming and you're fun, but all that's just surface, because underneath it, you're also petty, and you're insecure. And you think hindsight is 30-30, and I'm glad you broke up with me.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes I am. You are my biggest mistake. And this proves it.
This is your fault. And coming into a cave, oh, that was your idea. You're the sunking expert.
It's spelunking!
It is not!
Oh, you know what? I'm glad I'm not going to die emotionally chained to a grown man who doesn't know that spelunking is a word.
Emotionally chained?
Don't say dramatic.
Dramatic much?
You are the mental equivalent of a toddler.
Then that makes you a pedophile.
It definitely means I have some sort of mental fucking problem.
At least one.
You're such an asshole.
You're impossible to please.
You don't even try.
You never notice what I do.
Because you're the laziest man on earth.
Maybe if you swirled a little bit, I'd have some incentive to do things.
Maybe I would have incentive to swirl if you ever bothered to show a little romance for once in your life.
I bought you flowers 2 weeks ago.
They were daisies.
You love daisies.
I'm allergic to daisies.
Jesus Christ, is there anything you're not allergic to?
I can't help my biology.
You can. It's called Allegra.
That shit is so poisonous.
It's medical.
It's toxic.
You're toxic.
You're depraved.
You're a snob.
You're lazy.
You smell like peanuts.
What?
You smell like peanuts, and I've never understood it. It's weird as hell.
I do not smell like peanuts. You're such an asshole.
You're a high-strung, know-it-all, obsessive-compulsive, pedophile bitch. What are you doing?
I'm getting out of here.
Do you want some help?
No, I don't.
If we work together, we might be able to...
No, I can do this myself.
Oh, all right, suit yourself.
I'm not dying down here with you.
You should save the battery on that.
You don't get to talk to me anymore.
So the flashlight's broken.
Yep.
How long do these glow sticks last?
About 6 hours.
How long have they been lit?
About 5.
Ah. Sort of wish we'd saved them.
Uh-huh.
Someone's going to find us, Rachel. People know we're down here.
Do you think anyone will feed Buckles?
What?
Do you think anyone will feed Buckles if we die down here?
I doubt it. Everyone we know hates that cat.
She's going to starve to death.
Yeah, it's possible. That's actually kind of sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah, you know, the cat going down with the ship. If we go, she goes. Solidarity.
She's not doing it on purpose. She's not bravely giving her life so we can have the last 2 life rafts on the Titanic.
She probably would if she had the choice.
She absolutely would not.
Yeah, that's true. She's kind of terrible.
Why did we name her Buckles?
I have no idea.
It's a weird
It
name.
really is.
Why do people give weird names to things?
As someone who has given a lot of weird names to a lot of things, I have no idea.
I like the name Cynthia.
What?
Cynthia.
For a cat?
No, for a girl. I always liked that name for a little girl.
A little girl? Wait, are you having a stroke right now?
I don't feel right.
Maybe you should have some water.
I feel dizzy.
Do you feel like you're going to throw up? Because if you throw up, the whole cave will smell terrible. Oh, okay, hold on.
My head is spinning.
I know.
I always wanted a beautiful little girl. A little baby girl who's tiny and fat and happy and perfect. Blonde hair that would turn darker as she got older, and her first word would be doggy or panda. Do you ever think about that? No, I guess not. You probably think about things like, how many marshmallows can you cram into your mouth at one time? Is that what you think about?
Here, drink this.
It's a nice thing to think about, even if it isn't real. A sweet little girl.
Your blood sugar's low again. You should eat something.
Can
Not a white chocolate raspberry.
you hand me the bag, please? A sweet little girl whose name would be Cynthia, and everyone would want to call her Cindy, but we'd say, no, it's Cynthia. Please use the whole name.
You sound like real assholes.
It's too beautiful a name for shortcuts.
Do you think about that a lot?
Sometimes. Did you never think about having children?
I mean, yeah, sometimes, but usually more like, oh shit, please don't be pregnant. And not that I would never want to have kids or anything, that's just how I thought about it. Traditionally, that's how it's come up.
What a gem.
I didn't mean... I'm just not ready to be a dad.
I know. Remember when we had a flashlight?
Yeah, that was great.
The good old days.
Remember how it used to light things?
Yeah, like rocks and those other rocks.
Yeah, those other rocks.
It was a great flashlight.
Yeah, not a very good crowbar.
No, it was not. I'm sorry I broke the flashlight.
You'll just have to buy me a new one. I think there's a little shop around the corner there. Great little place. Rock bottom prices.
Har har.
Hilarious.
If we still had a flashlight, we could look for vents.
What are vents? I mean, I know what vents are, but like, it's in the situation specifically.
A lot of times, these big chambers have vents running into them, smaller openings that lead up to the surface.
I don't see anything like that when I was looking around. You know, back when we had a flashlight.
They're hard to spot. They can be really small, not big enough to climb through or anything. It wouldn't exactly save us, but it would mean there's oxygen and a better chance that someone could hear us yelling up. It would be something. A vent would be hope.
That would be amazing.
Don't get excited. There probably isn't one.
All right, but if there is one, then there's air. We can definitely suck it up for a day or two until someone comes to find us.
Sam.
No, I know it's a long shot, but I'm just saying it's something.
Sam.
I mean, we might not even need a vent. A few more hours, and someone's probably going to realize that we didn't make it back. Your mom's probably already left you 80 messages. Rachel, where are you? When are you coming by? Oi, these bunions, I'll make a casserole. Come by, you should eat.
Sam.
People will come looking for us.
But they'll be looking in the wrong place.
What?
I took us down a different system.
No.
We were supposed to go down the Wellmouth system.
Yes, I remember that. I remember telling people that we'd be down in the Wellmouth system. I made a hilarious joke about Buffy the Vampire Slayer and going down to Hellmouth. I remember that you made an initiary for your parents in case of emergency that said Wellmouth is on it.
Oh, but this morning I read online that...
You swapped caves and you didn't tell anybody?
I read online that this system had a spring beneath this huge, smooth, incredible pendant, and I thought that...
What is the number one rule you always tell me about caving?
I thought it would be romantic.
The number one rule.
I know. Always make sure someone knows where you are.
Always make sure someone knows where you are. And you didn't even tell me where we are.
It shouldn't have mattered. It was supposed to be an easy descent.
Oh, the descent was easy as shit. It's getting back up that's proving to be a little difficult.
It's supposed to be a level 2 system. Wellmouth is a level 4. This is supposed to be the safer way to go.
Oh, I feel really safe. Safe and secure. Secure because we're locked away in here and never going to get out.
Can we just pretend like I already know that I've killed us and I'm fucking sorry about it? Unbelievable. That's Sam and Rachel's story.
Two unlikely misfits band together in a desperate attempt to answer the question, what the hell is wrong with us?
Starring Adrian Brody as Sam.
And Ginger Snaps as Rachel.
Who's Ginger Snaps?
A porn star.
Thanks.
And Amy Schumer as Buckles the Cat.
Oh my god, Amy Schumer would make a great Buckles the Cat. Unbelievable. Directed by Steven Soderbergh.
And Quentin Tarantino.
In theaters on Christmas Day.
God, do you remember that winter we went to New York?
And we got stuck there for 3 extra days because of a freak snowstorm.
And you thought someone had built a snowman in the park bench, and you made me take your picture with it and it turned out to be a homeless guy covered in snow.
Oh, don't bring that up. I swear to God, I thought it was a snowman. I'm such a terrible person. Oh God, that poor man. I thought he was dead.
I felt so bad you gave him all the rest of our vacation cash.
It wasn't nearly enough.
It was almost $200.
Not nearly enough.
I thought I was going to die.
Was that before or after you left and face first into a mountain of trash?
It looked like it was just a mound of
You
snow.
piled up on the sidewalk?
Yeah! You shovel the sidewalk and you pile it up. How was I supposed to know they stack their trash on the streets? Haven't they ever heard of dumpsters?
You smelled like spoiled milk and street meat for 2 days.
I blended right in with the rest of the city.
That is true. You'd think the cold would have frozen out the smell.
I think it just made it angry and more powerful.
Oh, but that tree was beautiful.
Which tree?
Which tree?
There were lots of trees.
The tree at Rockefeller.
Sorry. Oh, that tree.
Yeah, that tree.
That one was pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah, it was fine.
Which tree did you like?
Remember that little dive bar near, you know where Daredevil lives?
Hell's Kitchen?
Yeah.
Why do I know that?
Why do you know that?
It's your fault. You ruined me.
Anyways, that bar, that dumb little bar with the broken jukebox and the table that was so sticky. Oh my god, your hair stuck to it, remember?
I'd rather not. Gross.
So funny. And the bartender who kept telling us about his time in Nam.
That's right. He called you a gook.
Correction, he told me not to be a gook.
Rum is for gooks, kid. Have a beer. Oh, and...
Oh, that's both of us, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, man. He just threw up a Hispanic couple.
Yep.
No, I beautiful.
You guys are disaster.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, he was a real prince.
That was the worst place I've ever been.
But it had a great Christmas tree.
Seriously, did it even have a Christmas tree?
Oh yeah, but it wasn't even like a Christmas tree. It was a palm tree or a fern or something.
That's right, it was plastic.
Yeah, and it was decorated with those lights that were shaped like little baby Corona light bottles.
And machine gun ornaments.
It did not have machine gun ornaments.
Yes, it did. Little plastic machine guns all over it. Oh my god, I remember.
I don't think those were machine guns.
Absolutely, there were.
No, I don't think so. But it definitely had that, like popcorn string light garland thing, except like popcorn was ancient and all cardboardy, and the string had broken and some of the kernels had fallen off, and the whole thing just dangled.
How is that your favorite Christmas tree? We saw 80,000 trees in New York, and your favorite is the world's single most depressing and broken tree.
I love that tree. I love things that are sort of broken.
Yeah, I guess you do.
Things that are nice and perfect make me sort of anxious.
That's probably some sort of mental condition.
Thanks.
No, seriously. We're designed to appreciate beauty as a species. We're elevated by it. If you have a choice between a beautiful tree and a trashy tree, you pick the beautiful tree. The beautiful tree shows you what life can be like.
But the trashy tree shows you what life really is.
So why would you want a tree that's not the best version of itself?
Why would you want a tree that would walk around like it's the fucking Queen of England?
You know, the point of a Christmas tree is to look nice. You put silver glass ornaments on it because you're supposed to enjoy looking at it.
No, the point of Christmas trees is to hang all your dumb little ornaments that you made when you were 8 years old, so you can look at it and go, man, that was ugly as hell. I guess that's why I don't make things like out of macaroni anymore.
Why would you want that? No, the handmade ornament tree is the tree you stick in some dark corner in the basement so company doesn't see it. You put the silver tree upstairs in the living room in front of the window where everyone can see it, and you keep the other tree hidden away where only you can see it so you're not embarrassed when company comes over. But you can still tell your kids, oh look, those macaroni ornaments are so cute.
That's insane. Why would you want to hide your macaroni tree? The macaroni tree represents who you are.
The macaroni tree represents who you were. It's fine when you're a kid, but when you do this thing called growing up, the silver tree. Oh no, but then you do this thing called growing up. The silver tree is what you are now.
The silver tree isn't what I am now.
I know. You're a macaroni tree.
Is that why we always have a nice tree? Because you're embarrassed by macaroni trees?
No, I didn't. What? I didn't not let you put up the tree. I didn't let you put up a macaroni tree because I'm embarrassed by it. Oh, that's why. All right. Take two. No, I did not let you put up a macaroni tree because I'm embarrassed by macaroni trees. I didn't let you put up a macaroni tree because childless adults don't put up macaroni trees. Who's making macaroni ornaments for trees? People who don't have kids. Adults don't make macaroni ornaments. Sam, they buy real ornaments like real people.
So you want every tree to be a silver tree?
What's
Okay,
wrong
find a
with
stopping place.
enjoying silver trees?
Nothing, but you want every tree to be a silver tree.
I don't know where a good stopping place would be.
Say hello, Clayton.
Hi, Clayton.